Hello! Happy New Year to everyone! Do you like my new backdrop here? It's Disney Castle! Yeah! I figure if I live in Orlando, in Florida, close to the Recife. That's it. Yeah, that's about it. This one is a little shorter than the other ones, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. Anywho, how have your year started? Mine has been uneventful these 2 days because it's just today is the second, but it was a busy December. We cleaned, we painted and rested and were achy. So I took all that time and we did a few things in the house. Just it's starting to look cleaner and more organized, and still the end is nowhere in sight. It is such a mess. I have such a mess in here. I'm trying to take all this stuff out and always organizing, but I wanted to know what Santa brought you. Oh, I wish you could tell me what Santa brought you guys. So, since, you can't tell me, I hope you got what you wanted. And I hope and pray everyone is safe and is still being safe, because there's still that virus out there. And now they say that there's like another thing, but don't worry about that. I don't want you to worry. Just always remember to pray and wash your hands, use your mask. Don't let your guard down yet. Not yet, okay? Just be careful. So, because I am so sad, so tired. I'm gonna do this story. Mimi and Maty to the rescue. I really hope everybody is having a good day today and a good year, good beginning of the year. It says Sadie the sheep disappears without a peep. Brooke Smith, illustrated by Ali Arnold. Oh, so cute. This is one of the books I got at Ollie's. I had said Big Lots before. It was Ollie's. I'm so sorry. I was meaning to go to Big Lots, but I never made it that day. So I think it's still in my mind. Like I wanted to go and see the sales, but I couldn't go. Anyhow, Chapter 1. It's spring break, and Maty and I are going to visit Aunt Bee's farm. Wow, look. That is such a pretty house. Which reminds me, I have to paint the house in the front. We had a little accident. I had in the garage this like netting, because I used to paint in the garage, but then it got to be really hot. So I had to every summer bring the paint inside. It was such a hassle. But then we still had the screen, and we took it down because it was old and getting all like broken up. There's cars outside going broom, broom, broom. It's Saturday. That's what happens on Saturdays around here. Anywho, when you took it out, the paint came with it. So I have to go and paint around it and stuff. But I can only do so much. You guys need to come and help me. Super amazing. Ooh, Maty's my three-legged rescue dog. She's a super amazing dog and my very best friend. She has 3 legs. Look. Poor doggy. Oh, look. 1, 2, and 3. She's missing this one. Wonder what happened. Aunt Bee is my beekeeping, honey-making aunt. Her and my uncle. Oh my Lord. Can you believe that? Do you hear that? Stopped all of a grandson. I'm so sorry if you can hear that broom broom. It's every Saturday, sometimes from Friday to Sunday. I think it's starting again. Let me just continue the story. Ignore the noise. My Uncle Al's farm is one of Maty's and my favorite places in the whole wide world. This is Uncle Al with the one with the chicken on his hands, and Aunt B with the hat. Wow, look. Oh, have you eaten like a honeycomb, like from the, like, you've seen like the bees and they make all this honeycomb? If you go to the supermarket, tell your mom or dad or grandparents or whoever to show you. Sometimes they sell it at the supermarket with the honeycomb, and when you get it like raw, like natural, it tastes so good. So good. You have to try that one day. You promise me. You're gonna do that. Now, don't give it to your little brother or sister if they're under 2 years old. They shouldn't have honey. I can't remember why, but it's too strong and their body can't really digest it very well. So just be careful, okay? Be careful with honey. Of course, bees live there, but so do horses, dogs, chickens, cows, and sheep. Wow, look at this. Oh, that was my dream. I always wanted to live, like, have a farm. Oh, the animals I could have. I thought they wouldn't be like a lot of money involved, but why I can't pass this page? Oh, they're sick. I already passed it. Sorry. And one special sheep named Sadie is why Maty and I are so excited to go, because Sadie is, drumroll please, having a baby. A fussy, wussy, super fluffy, cute as a button baby sheep. Oh, Sadie is my favorite animal at the farm. She looks just like a panda. A sweet smile, looks like a panda. And baby on board. Look at this picture. That is funny. It's gray and cream. And since Maty and I are official animal rescuers and love helping animals, we get to help take care of Sadie's baby. Oh, that's exciting. So yesterday, I got on the computer and read everything I could about baby sheep. Maty and I have never taken care of a newborn. Anything. So I wanted to make sure we found out everything we could, because official animal rescuers need to be prepared. Yes, they do. That's like me trying to read up and look up videos of cats. We're still learning. I got out my rescue notebook and wrote a bunch of stuff down. Baby sheep facts. There are 1 million, that's like a million, I think, sheep in the world. So when Sadie's born, there will be, 1 billion. 1 billion and one. I was like, there's so many zeros. I can only see like 0, 0. Lambs can walk 1 minute after they're born, so watch out. What? Mama sheep can have 1, 2, or 3 babies, and maybe even quadruples. I didn't know that. A group of sheep is called a flock, and the flock keeps everyone safe, sort of like a family, I guess. Sheep make a sound like a bleat. A baby knows what their mama's bleat sounds like, so they can always find her. Oh. Newborn baby sheep can be bottle fed. Yay! Look at all her lists. Oh my gosh, she's very organized. Aunt B even said I could name the baby. Oh! So I wrote down a couple of ideas to get a head start. Some idea if it's a girl. Lulu, Lizzie, Zara, Daisy, my favorite flower. Definitely not Vicky. Or if it's a boy, Sam, Monty, Maty likes this one. Simon, Willie, definitely not Dickie. No Dickie or Ricky, alright? Maybe she got something with those names. Oh, the other awesome part of our visit is that Aunt Bee got me my very own beekeeper suit. It's very important because you don't want to get bit. But no bit. Is it stung. I always say everything bites you. Like it's a bite. It feels like a bite. Oh my gosh, stung. Oh mind me. It's a new year. Yep. I'm going to be a junior beekeeper. Maty didn't get one because bees kind of freak her out. So Mom bought her a bee costume instead. She especially liked the antennas. Oh, look at the dog. The dog has a bee costume and she's a beekeeper. She looks like professional. Plus, I'll use some of the honey to make Maty her favorite cinnamon honey dog treats. Oh, they can have honey? Dogs can have honey? I don't know. She loves them. Honey dog treats. Ingredients: 1.5 cup of whole wheat flour, half a cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of honey. Now, I don't try to make this with this. This is just a story, so I don't even know if this is a good, like, a real recipe, okay? Just be aware of that. Directions: preheat the oven to 350. Combine all the ingredients in a bowl. Mix well. Knead dough into a ball and roll onto a flour surface 1/4 inch thick. Cut with a cookie cutter of your choice. Place on greased cookie sheet and bake for 15 minutes or until brown at the edges. Cool, then refrigerate. I really want to show Abby how excited I am about being a beekeeper. So while I was on the computer, I looked up a bunch of bee facts too. Look at her recipe. I don't know about that. Oh my gosh. Bee facts. Look at this. That's a lot of stuff. I like the Tootsie Rolls at the bottom. Honeybees have been making honey for 150 million years. Wow! They're only insects that makes food for humans. They're the only insects that makes food for humans. Bees have 4 wings, 6 legs, and 5 hair eyes. 5? Oh, hairy. Oh, it's way in there. I couldn't see the hairy. Yep, they have hair on their eyes. Bees use the sun for a compass. Wow, I didn't know that either. The buzzing of a bee comes from its wings flapping super fast, 11,000 strokes a minute. Honeybees never sleep. No wonder they're called busy bees. The largest bee in the world is the size of a Tootsie Roll. 1.5 inches. It's got like a baby Tootsie Roll. Don't want to see that one that big. The smallest bee in the world is the size of a freckle. 1/16 of an inch. What? I got freckles. And a mosquito bite. Bees can count to 4. How? There's 1 queen bee per hive and she lays 1,000 eggs a day. Honeybees can fly up to 15 miles per hour. A honeybee is not born knowing how to make honey. Young bees are taught by old bees, sort of like bee school, I guess. Oh, a bee's brain is oval. Honey is a superfood. That means it's super good for you. Wow. I'm learning stuff. Are you? Did you know those facts? I didn't. Whoa, bees are amazing. Since Mom and Dad can't come to the farm until tomorrow, Aunt Bee said she'll pick us up this afternoon. Sadie's baby might pop out any minute, and she doesn't want us to miss a thing. I put my rescue notebook in my backpack along with a bunch of all my other stuff we might need. I was helping Maty try on her new doggy day pack. She's got a backpack. The dog, look at the dog. She's got a little backpack. When all of a sudden, she ran to the front window and started barking. Sure enough, Aunt Bee was pulling up in the driveway. I kissed Mom goodbye, ran out the door, and jumped into Aunt Bee's pickup truck. Beep, 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 beep. Wow, spring break with Maty, Sadie, and her fussy-wussy baby. Am I a lucky animal-loving girl or what? Oh, I say you are very lucky. Look at that. Beep, 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 beep. With a red truck. I want a red truck. Chapter 2. We were almost to the farm when Aunt Bee said we had to make a quick stop at the farmer's market. Oh, I love the farmer's market. There was Aunt Bee sells the stuff. Oh, that's... why do I have no glasses? I can't even read. That's where Aunt Bee sells the stuff she makes out of all her honey. Like lotion, candles, and jars of bee happy honey, her specialty. Aunt Bee thinks that honey has superpowers. She loves it, and she loves all her busy bees. After finding out how cool bees are, I have to say, so do I. I asked Aunt Bee who was watching her booth when she came to pick up Maty and me. She said her friend Holly and Holly's little boy, Henry, were standing in for her. Hi, Henry. Oh, there's Henry over there and all the jars of honey. We'll go to the, sometimes, the farmer's market. And they sell, there's these people, I haven't seen them, well, since COVID hit. We haven't seen them since, wow, 2018, yeah. They sell pure honey. Oh, it's so delicious. Henry's a great kid. Whenever Maty and I visit the farm, Henry always come over and we have a blast. He's up for anything. We climb trees, get in mud fights, plays frisbee, and hang out with all the animals. Mimi, over here. Henry. Henry loves animals. I told you he's a great kid. Look at they're hanging from the tree. Look at their legs. They're dangling. Oh my goodness. And the dog is like, what the heck are you guys doing? As soon as we got to the booth, Henry came running over to Maty and me. We told him about Sadie and how she's going to have her baby any minute now. He asked his mom if he could come with us. And of course, she said yes. Then I overheard Holly tell Aunt Bee about a lady and her daughter who wanted to visit Aunt Bee's workshop to see how honey's made. Ow, hit my elbow. Ouchie. I guess she wants to meet the bees. Nice to meet you. Look at that. I didn't know bees could talk. I'm learning all kinds of stuff in this book. The girl said she was a friend of mine and Maty's. So Holly told her that she had Aunt Bee call them. I thought, it'll be fun to show a buddy around the farm. Henry said the girl had tall hair that sort of looked like a beehive. And that her name starts with a V. Oh no! You thinking what I'm thinking? Could that be the Vicky that she said she wasn't gonna name the lamb, little lamb? A V? I stopped dead on my tracks. Don't tell me her name is Vicky. As in one and only Icky Vicky, I shouted. Icky Vicky. Oh my gosh, look at her hair. It's so tall. You keep it up like that. Yep, that's it, Henry said, knowing the awfulness of what he just said. Well, just so everybody knows, Icky Vicky is not my friend, I shouted. She's mean and nasty, and if she's told you that she's my friend, she's lying. Uh-oh, there's gonna be some gossip going on. And B looked over at me and said what she always says when I'm not being especially nice. Remember, Mimi, you can catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. I know how weird is that. How weird is that? And what does vinegar have to do with me? I guess what Aunt B means is that I should try to be a sweetheart, not a sourpuss. Then things work out better. You think? Maybe. What is this? What is going on? I told her that she has no idea how icky Miss Vicky can be and how mean she is to Maty. But that didn't faze Aunt B one bit. She just smiled and said, we better get going. Sadie's waiting for us. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tap-tap-tap-tap-tap. She's right. There was no way Icky Vicky's going to rain on this parade. Henry, Maty, and I jumped back into Aunt B's truck and we were off. Don't worry, Sadie and soon-to-be baby. Help is on the way. Better hurry. Woo! Chapter 3. As we drove up the lane to the farmhouse, we saw Uncle Al on his tractor. Wow, that is huge. He's just been down checking on Sadie. No baby yet, but he said she's super excited to see us. Wow, look at this big tractor. Oh, and what's going on over here? Henry, Maty, and I couldn't wait another minute. We jumped out of the truck and headed straight for the sheep pasture. Sadie was standing in the middle of the field. She had a huge smile on her face and was wearing a red bandana, one just like Maty's. Oh, they look like twins. Oh my goodness, except Maty only has 3 legs. And it's not a lamb. Anyway, let me shut up. We ran over and gave her a huge hug. Her belly's so big I could barely get my arms around her. And Maty gave her tons of kisses. Just licking her. She's licking the sheep. Look at that. Lick, licky, licky. Licky, licky, licky. I tell Maggie, don't be licky, licky, licky on my bed. Sadie lay down in the grass to rest, so we all lay down right next to her and stared up at the sky. We took turns trying to guess what the clouds look like. Oh, have you done that? I love doing that. One of my all-time favorite farm games, by the way. Because they're all looking and guessing what the clouds are. I used to do that. Oh my gosh, I still do. Every time my husband and I go out, he's like, oh, look, an elephant. I really don't feel 58. I feel like a little kid. Henry saw a hamburger, an ice cream cone, and a pretzel. Oh, I think he's getting hungry. Maty thought every cloud looked like a dog bone. And of course, I kept seeing baby sheep. Oh, baby sheep. Baby sheep. She saw baby sheeps everywhere. I can't wait to see the baby. Oh, Uncle Al came down to see if we wanted to help with some chores while Sadie rested. he said it would give us a chance to visit some of the other animals. Of course we would, I said. He also wanted Maddie and me to keep our eyes out for any animals that might need our help. He knows we're official animal rescuers and are ready to jump into action whenever the tiniest critter needs a helping hand or paw. Hang on, on my back. Oh, I have to sit in this chair, which is more comfortable, but I've been working, so it's a little bit like I'm getting older. Shh, don't tell anybody. I took out my notebook and wrote down our list of chores. Farm to-do list. Feed the chickens. Feed both to the top. Oh my goodness. Treat the horses and donkeys to yummy apples. Mock out the stables. What is that? Brush nose the pony, white fur. She's been rolling in dirt again. Check on Sadie to make sure she's still resting. Also, keep an eye out for any animal, big or small, that might need our help. Whoa, that's a big list. Look at that. She always makes it in red. All right. Can't wait to see this baby. I want to see the baby already. First, we went to the barn to feed Coco the chicken and all her feather friends. This is so funny. Chicken wood, Coco. Like they're taking pictures of her. Coco thinks she's a movie star of the chicken world, of course. She's fluffy and fancy and super glamorous. Coco loves attention and always wants to be pampered. She doesn't look like a chicken to me. It's like, what the heck kind of chicken? Anywho, next we grabbed a couple of apples from the apple bag and gave one to Snow. Oh, and another to Dino the donkey. Love these big ears. A dino. And he's shooing a fly with his tail. Look at his poor tail. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at the tail. Somebody cut the hair off or something. I don't know. What is wrong with him? I thought that I've seen donkeys with bigger tails. Snow and Dino are very best friends. Uncle Al calls them the lovebirds of the farm because they're never apart and they nuzzle each other constantly. Ooh, they're in love. While Snow and Dino were crunching away on their apples, Maty suddenly ran over to the apple tree next to the barn and started to bark really loudly. A bird's nest had fallen out of the tree and was lying on the ground, and Maty had spied it. Spied it. Do I have the greatest rescue dog or what? We grabbed a ladder from the barn, climbed up the tree, and put the nest back on its branch. Oh my goodness. They're heroes. Ooh, look. This is not gonna like fall again. Put a little bit of crazy glue on it. I don't know. Never mind, don't listen to me. Then we spread birdseed all around to welcome the little birdies back, to let them know everything was A-okay. When I looked over at Henry, I noticed he was eating a bunch of birdseed. He's eating the birdseed. He must really be getting hungry. Oh, he's eating the birdseed. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, it's 29 minutes already? No way. Well, let me make another video really quickly. And I'll be right back. Okay? So be good for goodness sake. Have a wonderful year. And I'll be right back with another video to finish the book. Alright? Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Well, go hurry, go pee and come back. Okay? And get some water.